Hey collective, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. If you guys have been here before, hi, welcome back. I am the Buddha Baddie. I'm a psychic and intuitive medium. I channel messages that I get from spirit, from the Most High, and I give you guys those messages to see what you guys need to be aware of, you know, anything that is currently going on in the energy. I know we have an 8/8 portal coming soon, so I am getting a lot of people really trying to I'm hearing scrambling. I'm also hearing trying to navigate I don't know why I'm also getting this energy of like final destination. I know it sounds scary, but like there is this energy of like people are feeling like it's a means to an end, okay? So there is a new beginning, okay? You guys have fully stepped into your power. You guys have reclaimed your power. I know the chosen ones, the light beings, are now being put to the forefront. And a lot of people who have been siphoning, mimicking, trying to, you know, energy harvest off the light beings they're being exposed, okay? And I'm hearing like it's time. It's finally time, okay? I feel like there could be a lot of like people trying to, I'm getting like text messages, group chats, communication. There's a lot of communication spiraling around, spinning around is also what I'm hearing. Okay, so let's get started with this message. Spirit, ancient ancestors, universe, source, thank you so much for guiding me and allowing me to receive the most accurate messages that I can at this moment in time. I respect this opportunity to use this not for ego or controlling others, but with pure intentions of spreading love and healing life on this earth and beyond. Anything that is in, near, around, or about me that is not of the light, please go back to where you came from, but stay away from me. Okay, I kind of feel guided to hold on to one of these crystals because I feel like there has been a lot of you guys are going through like a really big shift right now when it comes to your momentum. Like I feel like you guys are just gonna skyrocket, all right? But right now there is like, I feel like there's a lot of energies wanting you to like stay stagnant, okay? So you guys could definitely be tarot readers. All right, this is for my tarot readers here. Okay, you guys could definitely be tarot readers. And you guys are demon slayers, look at that. Yep. So you have I heard gain dominion over a demon. Okay, so a demonic entity, you have slayed this demon. Okay, people could be talking about this. Yeah, there was this domination spell that was over you guys. So for light beings, we have gone through massive warfare. Okay, because we have dealt with not only, you know, negative influences, things like that to kind of, or bad habits and certain things to keep dominion over us, but there has been a lot of principalities and a lot of people in our path to create domination over us. And I feel like that, yeah, like systematic oppression. You have been dealing, 321 on my timer, with quite a lot of systematic oppression, okay? You have been oppressed by the enemy one too many times is what I'm hearing. All right, people are obsessed with you. All right, people are very obsessed with you because they don't know how you do it. All right, there is this energy of like, how are you able to navigate these energies, and how are you able to like to slay these demons? And it's because you guys are chosen. All right, you guys are definitely you guys choose light over dark, okay? And I'm getting this energy of a lot of people were trying to cast this oppression over you because they could have even said you were dark. All right, they could have said that you were demonic. All right, you know how people were like playing with those kind of things that could be demonic, you can enter this demonic realm. But if you are the vessel of light, that demonic energy cannot enter you, okay? You know how to combat it. You guys are obviously very in tune with yourselves. You're very intuitive. All right, so you're able to kind of navigate these energies, okay? I think you had to learn a very important lesson of knowing what energy is yours versus what is others. And I think that's why you had to go through so many trials and tribulations of having other people kind of either wear your energy, take on your energy, mimic your energy for my timer, because you guys are definitely divinely protected. And people like there's like this, I don't know why they have this mentality. I don't know what it is. I think it's like an entity attachment or something, where they think that if they wear your energy, that they'll somehow get your divine protection. That's not how it works, honey. That is not how it works. 505 on my timer. Your divine protection is within you. It's innate. Also, the things that you had to go through is what makes you divinely protected. These people haven't walked a mile in your shoes, and they feel like they can just mimic you or wear your energy per se, and somehow they can get your protection. That's a message for someone, but yeah. Yeah, I was getting a lot of Mercury energy from this reading. All right, you guys are receiving a lot of messages, so be mindful of the messages you're receiving, whether this is like text messages, okay? There could have certain signs in them that you guys could be receiving, you know, certain divine messages through that. All right, I feel like your mind and intellect is expanding right now because you're going through a massive transformation. Yeah, because you have closed out a big cycle, okay? This cycle has come to an end. So this is a fresh start for you guys. This is what the chosen ones, light beings, whatever you want to call it, this is what we have been working towards, okay? This is what we have been finally feeling, like the sense of relief. You guys have been feeling like you can finally breathe again. 619 on my timer, because karmic endings have taken place, okay? We had to go through a lot of karmic situations, karmic people, in order to learn those lessons, those valuable lessons, for us to enter these new cycles with discernment, okay? So that's the energy I'm reading from this. Okay, let's see. Yeah, this new cycle, your spiritual downloads are gonna be on fire, okay? These downloads you're gonna be receiving like every other minute is what I'm getting. Also in your sleep as well, so you guys could be resting. Spirit wants you guys to rest right now because you're getting a lot of divine downloads through your sleep. All right, you guys could be seeing 111, 1111. Yeah, pay attention to your dreams. Pay very close attention to your dreams, because a lot of them have significant meanings that subconsciously I feel like your spirit guides want you to work through, okay? 711 on my timer. They want you to work through certain, either this is like subconscious patterns. Yeah, but I feel like there's a lot of divinely guided, destined events taking place right now for you guys. All right, someone could be a nail tech. Okay, someone could be a nail tech in this reading. All right, we have fan behavior. You got a lot of fans, okay? And I don't mean this in like a boast your head kind of way, but like you have a lot of people who literally always have your name in their mouth. All right, they find no other happiness other than talking about you or trying to get some clout off of you. All right, these people watch your moves constantly. It's like you're always a step ahead, and they always feel like they're on their toes when they think about like, what's the collective going to do? What is the collective's destiny? Certain things like that. Like, people just can't stop talking about you. 808 on my timer. Your security is protected. This is because you guys have are building long-lasting security. All right, like this is like divine. You have divine wisdom all around you that I feel like you just get naturally, because you guys are very tapped into the universe, very tapped in with the divine. So the messages you receive, a lot of people don't receive those messages. So it's like you have this supernatural way of understanding and navigating the world that a lot of people just can't help but like watch you. So Spirit is saying set boundaries. Okay, it's important right now to set boundaries, especially right during this 8/8 portal. All right, we are about to be done with Mercury retrograde as well. So if you guys are feeling kind of weird, I know Mercury retrograde is not a good time to make big decisions. There's a lot of miscommunication, a lot of glitches, a lot of things happening during Mercury retrograde. But once that is over with, I'm getting right before the 8/8 portal, set those boundaries, do those protection spells. Protect your home, protect your energy, protect your space, because you're gonna have a lot of people trying to siphon your energy for this portal. Okay, say no to things that you obviously want to say no to. Don't allow people to lower your frequency by just saying yes and just being a yes man. Don't do that, because that's how they siphon off of you. Yeah, this is for my psychics. 933 on my timer. You guys are definitely psychic. Okay, you guys are definitely intuitive mediums, and I feel like you have a lot of lost loved ones on the other side that connect with you. All right, you could have a spirit guide that is a passed over loved one that is very heavily protecting you right now, is surrounding you at this moment. Like you have an angel literally in the spirit realm that is protecting you, which is beautiful to me. Yeah, you're an energy reader, okay? You can read energy. You have these gifts, like 10:01 on my timer. You guys, this is like your divine gift, okay? You guys are divinely psychic, all right? This is high priestess energy, high priest energy, all right? So really tap into that, because that is part of your divine path. All right, we have the 7th house, okay? So the 7th house can be significant in this energy, okay? This is about marriage and partnerships and how you relate to other people, how you fit into the world with others. So a lot of people could be seeing you as a psychic, okay? I'm getting like a lot of your partnerships, a lot of people, a lot of relationships. People who know you see you as a psychic, okay? Your 7th house is very significant. So a lot of people see that that's how you fit into the world. So yeah, that's definitely, I guess, your calling. Your calling as a psychic, guys. Okay, yeah. And the 11th house is also significant, house of karma. So there's karma taking place right now, okay? Because you guys have stepped into your calling and you guys are doing the damn thing. And so by you guys doing the damn thing, you guys are actually like, you're bringing down a lot of judgment on a lot of people. And this isn't obviously like, this is how powerful you are, okay? Spiritually. 11:11 on my timer. You're bringing down like corrupt organizations, okay? Yeah. Things beyond the physical that we can't see with our eyes. I can't make this up. Literally a corrupt law official, okay? You could be exposing corrupt law officials. And yep. Wow. You guys are going from rags to riches. 11:33 on my timer. You guys have such a success story, a testimony that is going to, I heard, just stun the masses. 11:44 on my timer. Your level up is no joke. This rags to riches energy, this is why a lot of people have your name in their mouth, because they're just like, this person, the collective is such a profound spirit, such a profound energy, that they're able to accomplish so much and more than we ever would have expected. Yeah, you guys are the diamonds in the rough. Through the pressure, you guys are made diamonds. 12:12 on my timer. So people thought that the pressure would wear you down, keep you down on the ground. It just made you a diamond. 12:21 on my timer. Yeah, they tried to make you a government experiment. So you guys were under some sort of experiment by the government. All right, hence the gang stalking, hence the, you know, just all the weird, 1, 2, 3, 4 on my timer, all the weird things that they tried to do to you. They treated you like a freaking guinea pig, man. Because you guys were under heavy experimental energy from these officials. Yeah. All right, you had practitioners working against you. All right, people were paid to go against you. People were paid to talk down on you, paid to block you, block your finances, block your career, basically block everything in your life. These people were really using a lot of magic. They're using a lot of magic to, you know, block your path. Because something about your path is very significant. Okay, you guys could be heavily associated with the Venus energy. Okay, this is a lot about aesthetics and beauty. Maybe you guys are very beautiful. All right, your aesthetic is very beautiful. All right, so your energy can really intimidate people. And I'm getting like you have a lot of refinement in your energy. And this could be why people tend to kind of, 13:31 on my timer, to kind of try to compete with you or try to get one up on you and certain things like that, because you guys are genuinely very beautiful people, and a lot of people do find beauty within you. Okay, you guys are the gods of love, beauty, and relationship. All right. Yeah, Archangel Raphael's in the energy. Okay, so this archangel helps with healing. All right, so this archangel could have been around you during really tough times. Even right now, if you're going through a rough time, just know that everything is going to work out just fine. There's just a lot of heavy energy shifts that are taking place in the world, and it's really dense energy that we have to transmute. But you guys are having Archangel Raphael, excuse me, 14:14 on my timer. Yeah, heavily with the healing energy, helping you with physical or mental ailments. So maybe you guys are dealing with some sort of physical ailments, or maybe you guys are feeling some sort of like, you know, depression or certain things like that. Archangel Raphael is coming through to help cleanse and heal you. What else, Spirit? All right, so Saturn energy is coming through. So this is giving me like, you guys are going into a new phase in your life. that I feel like is going to help you become more responsible in your duties. I feel like you guys are very responsible and disciplined people, but I feel like there is this energy here that has been limiting you or restricting you in some type of way. Excuse me, yeah. That has been limiting you and restricting you in some type of way that I feel like is finally going to, you know, go away, like release from you, okay? Because I have been getting like this restrictive, oppressive energy that's been upon you. What else, Spirit? All right, yeah, you're dealing with this lost soul, empty vessel energy. These people are in darkness. So you guys can definitely be people who are meant to help other people see through the darkness, to guide them towards light. All right, but you do have a lot of people who actually have a lot of misdirected energy towards you, because these people are definitely lost souls that do not want to be helped. They do not want to be saved. They are just empty vessels at this point. They just let entities just run through them rampant. What else, Spirit? Yeah, and you guys are the wounded healer, all right? Through the trials and tribulations, 1551 on my timer. Through the trials and tribulations you have gone through the hurt, through the pain, you guys became more and more resilient, okay? You guys are the shamans, okay? You guys help others with love and light. All right, this world is a very dark and dense place. So it's very important and very valuable to have people in this earth to help other people see through a better perspective, even if things may seem down. 1616 on my timer. Even if things may seem too dark or too dreary, okay, you guys are definitely vessels of light, okay? You are divine. So this divine energy helps you show others that there is more than just, you know, dark forces, low vibrations. Like, you guys are very, very, very significant to the world, especially to the divine. And you have been dodging bullets, my friend. All right, you have been blocking this negativity. I heard blocking out the haters. You guys are very much so protected from haters, okay? So you have a lot of haters. You have a lot of people who hate you because they ain't you kind of thing, or they just hate you because there's something within them. Their demons are irritated by you, whether it's your true authenticity, the way that you move in this world, just the way that you can naturally be yourself and you naturally gain traction off of that, because a lot of people have to wear, you know, masks and not be themselves in order to gain some sort of notoriety. You don't have to do that. 1717 on my timer. Yeah, you guys are a natural born star. You also don't need to sacrifice people to get what you want. And you avoid the chaos. I heard like a pro. Yeah, you escape crazy people. Yeah, who want a destiny swap with you. Like I said, you have a lot of people who they feel like if they can destiny swap with you, gain your inheritance, or, you know, try to be you, take what's yours, they can somehow gain your divine protection, but the divine just laughs right in their face, because they're like, why would I want to bless and protect someone who isn't even being true to themselves? That is like a slap in the face of the divine. The divine gives everyone their own God-ordained gifts, and if you're ignoring that blatantly and trying to take someone else's gifts and act as if it's their own and you expect to get blessed, oh, you're in for a rude awakening, that's for sure. What else, Spirit? Yeah, you guys have stepped into your North Node. Okay, so you guys are needing to develop new traits in this North Node energy, or you guys have been. All right, 1818 on my timer. You guys are also dealing with a lot of areas of your life that need attending to, because your North Node has a lot to do with this, okay? And your North Node is about your future, all right? So your future goals, you need to put that in perspective. Okay, what else, Spirit? Someone could be a makeup artist in the energy. What else, Holy Spirit? All right, we have FBI investigation. All right, so there is an FBI investigation going down. All right, government officials and certain things like that, they could be watching you online, okay? Because certain things are taking place behind the scenes. Like I said, the energy has been insane because of all this, you know, boo honky going on behind the scenes. Because of your stability here, okay? I feel like a lot of people have been trying to break down your foundation, break down your stability here, and they were like siphoning off your energy for their own stability, and those systems are breaking down as we enter this new age, this new world, whatever you want to call it, because you guys aren't meant to be the power supply for all these people, because it's just they have been abusing these light workers, these light beings, for way too long, because they know that source is within them. Okay, they know that you have security in your finances, your career. They know you have long-term stability in your energy, and they have been siphoning it for their own gain and trying to sacrifice the chosen ones. And that is just not it, okay? So ground yourself right now, because there is a lot of people still trying to pull and tug on your energy, because believe it or not, there have been communities of people doing this to light ones. Communities, all right? This is more than 1 or 2 people who have been doing this. This has been like groups and covens and organizations and secret societies. They have been doing all this to take and siphon from a chosen one. 2013 could be significant. All right, you have a secret admirer. All right, 2020 could be significant. Someone is crushing on you, okay? Someone has their eyes on you. So you could have, I feel like there's multiple people. There's a lot of people who have their eyes on you right now because they see how you're glowing up, how you're reclaiming your power, how you just are getting into this energy of like focusing on yourself. And a lot of people are seeing that, you know, this is like very attractive to people. They have hard eyes for you right now, okay? They're appreciating you, okay? They're observing and appreciating you and your gifts as well, is what I'm hearing. All right, can we get a few more, Spirit? Yeah, because they know that you're in recovery, okay? This could be recovery from narcissistic abuse, okay? Recovery from any type of abuse, really. Also, like healing from generational curses or curses that were put on you, hexes that were put on you. People just see that you're really glowing, because you guys are really like, while you're like getting stripped away from all like the hexes and the curses that were done on you your entire life, all right, to make you not know who you are, people are seeing that like you guys are in this energy of like healing, deep healing, okay? Rising above. If you guys had addictions, you guys are rising above those addictions, arriving to your true self. It's very beautiful energy. Yeah, you guys are regaining your normal mental health and mind and strength back. And I feel like this is simultaneously putting a lot of people in their place, because they're being stripped of the gifts that they thought they had, or the gifts that they might have had that they used for negativity, and they used to curse you and hex you and say that you were, you know, disturbed or mentally ill or all these things. Basically, it's just casting spells on you that actually could have put you in a really dark place to get you to that point. Yeah, a sociopath could be significant. 2211 on my timer. You could have been dealing with sociopathic energies. They lack remorse. They lack empathy. They don't care what they do to people. They only care about what they can get out of the process. 2222 on my timer. Something about a twin flame journey could be significant for you guys. Yeah, these people, they charm people with superficiality, their superficial ways. And they have been warned, okay? So you had multiple people, I'm getting, in your energy. You, as light beings, we had to go through a lot to basically know who we are, all right? So this could have even been like just as soon as you were born, all right? You were born into the life of narcissistic people, very psychopathic people, just very like aggressively dominating people who always just wanted what is yours. They always just, something within you always triggered them in some way, so they had to break you down. They had to break your spirit down. They had to break you down so you wouldn't feel like good enough, or you wouldn't feel good for just being you. Like you would feel off about being yourself. And these people are feeling a lot of pressure because the divine, it's like, that's how the divine and karma works. I don't know, a lot of people are very arrogant, and they like to think that karma isn't a thing, or they like to think that karma is not going to catch up to them one way or the other. 23 on my timer. They're feeling the wrath of God now, because God moves through you, okay? So they're feeling like all these years of built up karma, because of the built up trauma they have been pushing onto you and putting you through. Oh honey, they didn't take caution when they knew there was warning signs from the divine. They just ignored those because they felt they're so in control. They had such an ego, their ego was just so incredibly, what's the word? Let's just say that they had their massive ego, like they just didn't think that they thought that nothing would happen. All right, they thought that they could just get away with this. They probably weren't even thinking when they were doing this kind of stuff. But now they have to face the wrath of God. What else, Spirit? Yep. Smear campaign. You could have gone through a smear campaign, okay? People tainting your name, tarnishing your name. People just trying to really put a really bad rep on your name. So people wouldn't, you know, want to work with you, want to talk to you, want to get to know you. So they would stay away from you, basically. 2442 on my timer. Yeah, someone could have been trying to affect your throat chakra as well, so you couldn't speak up about certain things. All right, there could have been a period of time where you felt like you couldn't talk. All right, because you were under heavy spiritual warfare, and people were definitely blocking your third chakra because they wanted you to have they wanted you to have a difficult time communicating your truth and your self-expression. Okay, I'm gonna get 2 more and then I'll end this reading. And now these people have to face their karmic debts, because you guys have cleared a lot of karmic debt, not just your own karmic debt in this lifetime. You have cleared ancestral karmic debt. Okay, so you guys are like good. You are good to go. You are approved. The divine 2525 favors you. You guys are blessed and highly favored. You can walk in this life knowing that you guys are doing big things here. All right, and these people, they've just cursed their own lineage, and they have to face another lifetime of karma. So their child's have to face this karma. All right, that they are putting on their lineage. Okay, I heard FaceTime, so someone could want to FaceTime you, or FaceTiming could be significant. All right, we have a happiness hater. Okay, so someone is definitely a happiness hater. Thief of joy. This person was trying to steal your happiness. Okay, they were trying to take everything that you love dearly and demolish it. All right, this is someone who wanted to see you go down. They wanted to see your downfall. Okay, this is a miserable soul, miserable person. I don't even know. Yeah, this is an NPC. This is a person who operates in the matrix. They're a non-player. They have a herd mentality. Okay, it's like monkey see, monkey do kind of thing. Yeah, so you're facing, like I said, a lot. 26 on my timer. You're facing a lot of opposition. Okay, you could still be facing opposition in your life, excuse me. That's what comes with the territory of being a light worker, a chosen one, anointed one. All right, people are just anointed. If it's not your spirit, people are anointed of your looks. If it's not your looks, people are anointed of your career. If it's not your career, people are anointed of the love you hold. If it's not the love you hold, people are anointed or are envious of, like, it's just, people are always going to find a way to be irritated by you because they see something within you that they don't see in themselves. And a lot of times that fuels envy and hatred. Yeah, this opposition energy, they were doing binding magic. They could have been trying to do binding magic this go around for this August 8/8 portal. All right, because you guys, this is Leo season, so you guys are becoming more, you're entering the energy of confidence, you know, you're stepping into your power kind of thing. And a lot of people wanted you to be stuck. They don't want you to be in your power because a lot of times they're getting things from you not being in your power. 27 my timer. They get power off of you not being in power. Do you know what I mean? And they were trying to bind you to a stagnant timeline. All right, so this is binding magic to put you in a timeline of just stagnancy, again, hence blocking your career, your money, all that stuff. Yeah, that's coming to an end. All right, Neptune could be significant in the energy. Okay, so this is like the universal oneness of everything. All right, so you're really connected. All right, if you guys are second guessing it, don't second guess. You guys are heavily connected because you're like in tandem with the spiritual realm. And last but not least, we have working with the moon cycles. Like I said, these organizations, they have been doing this ritualistically, religiously. Every moon cycle, this is how they've been gaining and siphoning energy off chosen ones. Yep. And trying to block your intuition and your connection to source. All right, they've been using you as a sacrifice, a human sacrifice, okay? These corrupt organizations try to block your forward movement because 28 on my timer, that's how they receive their own cars, money, whatever it is. They think that they're getting the high life off of a chosen one's energy. But when that all falls down, what's left for them? Nada. Okay. I'm going to leave that message here. And that was, you know, just a quick general check-in, like energy check-in. Hopefully that resonated with you guys. Let me know if it did resonate with you guys. Anything you guys need to know about me will be in the description below. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.